Welcome back to Defensive Coordinator U. I'm Mr. Football. Today we're going to be talking about Wednesday practice planning. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Mr. Football back here, and we're back here with another installment of practice planning. Today we're talking about Wednesdays. Wednesday for us, I'm not the template as far as what we go practice after practice. As far as Wednesday, the team format is really the only thing that's truly different. But the things that make Wednesday unique for us is it's our last essentially full day on the field before, it's our last real practice of the week. Because otherwise, we walk through the last 2 days. But as far as how we start off Wednesday practice, when we hit the field, no film on this day. We're trying to the game plan is pretty much in. What we're going to do on Wednesday is pretty much reflective of what is happening on Friday night. It's a test. Obviously the big test is the game, but this is essentially everything is in on Wednesday. We start Wednesday out with best four, and I talked about best four in the previous video that I did over the entire week, kind of all together. But we essentially do first team D. This is the first thing we do when we start the defensive period is best four, scout offense versus first D. It's 4 straight plays, and then we go to our individual period or whatever comes next. So it kind of starts practice out on a high note, or it looks at things that we may be deficient in and we need to correct, because we try to make it as game-like. There's been times where the scout offense beats us, or we'll have a couple of good plays in a row, and then the last play they get us. And it's all – and – at the end of best four, we all come together at the end and try to diagnose. I talk for 15 to 20 seconds, and we send them on to their defensive position. So we're going to watch a little film here on just a typical what this looks like. This was from spring this year. Just 4 plays right in a row. This is best four right here, just as an example. And it's just all it is. And I'm just going to let these roll. Play 2. It happens that quick. 2 incomplete passes. We don't really break it down sometimes by pass. Defensive line gets a good rush there, incomplete. And then all of a sudden, play 4, 4th down. They burn us with a double pass. All right. And that right there sets the tone of defensive practice, just like that. And it's a little demoralizing at times, but that's what best four is. And like I said, we had to adjust that day on to make sure that our guys stayed in coverage. So we weren't just necessarily going to chase the little bubble route that, the guy caught and then threw the double pass to. That's a big thing that we have to correct. And that's spring. That's not that big of a deal. I'm not upset about that. I think it's good for us. As far as here's our best four film. As far as team D goes, as far as what we do defensively, sometimes we'll have another 7-on-7 session in there as well. We try not to do any inside run on Wednesdays. Try not to beat our guys down, but Wednesdays for us is working. To me, we have a third down session, an 8-play third down session, and then an 8-play red zone scenarios, just goal line. So, it's still going to that base of 16 plays, and that's it, and we're off the field. No more than that. So as far as the third down session, we work the different scenarios of third down, third and short, third and medium, and then third and long. All of our different scenarios, because each one of those play calls for me looks different every time. So sometimes there's different coverages we run. There's different stunts, different pressures we work. So all it's situational based on Wednesday. As far as our red zone session, we move the offense down to inside the 20. We'll run a couple of pretty much what they do in the red zone if we have enough film on them. what are they doing in the red zone? We try to, show what's a good, because everybody's play calling changes once you get down to the red zone. Like everybody, like you're pretty comfortable with what you're doing in the red zone. So there's a little bit of a thing to watch for in film sometimes is what is the team doing when they start getting close to their to scoring. And so what I've often found is they look, what their offense is usually, what they base out of usually is what they're going to be in the red zone. So sometimes it's nothing crazy. It's just it's more of a review. It's like, all right, when we're getting down here, we're starting to get stressed in our coverage. We're starting to, our play call as a defensive coordinator, your play calling changes as you get closer. Then we'll do 4 plays from the goal line, essentially do first down, second down, third, and fourth, all from the goal line. The offense tries to get in there and score. We make it a big deal when we get down there if they score. And, if they score within the first play, like say they score on first down, we go ahead and run the other plays there as well. We've also done things on here where if teams do things, if they do have like special 2-point plays, like swinging gate type plays or anything wacky, we'll try to run those down here as well. And then we do 2 final plays coming out. So essentially the offense is on their -20 and, they've got 80 yards to score. What we do some of that, like, if you got that kind of data, we do those. And then sometimes our 2 coming out plays is working our prevent defense as well. So that's what that's what Wednesday is. And then that rolls into Thursday, which our team session on Thursday is not very extensive. It's just more or less review, but we will have a Thursday and Friday wrap-up video for this series. So I wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. Kind of shorter here, but Wednesday is a short day for us. And I just really wanted to talk about the Team D stuff because it's more, Wednesdays for us is more team-oriented in a lot of ways. So I want to say thank you guys, as always, for watching this video. Please check out my other videos in the Defensive Coordinator U section. We will see you guys next time. I'm Mr. Football, and I'm out of here.
Perfect.